For some reason, this week I've been really thinking about impact. I've been thinking about my impact on my community, the spaces that I serve, my job, my work, my business. Like, what is our impact? What have we done? What can I say? I did this. I've served here in this capacity. Because I'm thinking like it's so funny because I don't stop long enough to think about the things that I do until one or two things happen. And it's usually the same. Like I'm pitching myself for a project. And so I'm like, let me go back and remember all the things I've done so I can be able to be like, hello, the receipts are here. Or I'm updating my resume and I'm like, what did I do again? What did I do here? What did I spend the last year or so working on? And so, yeah, like it's been a week. It's been actually a long season. It's been definitely over a month of thinking about my impact. What have I given? What have I done over the past year or so? And I really don't, you really truly do not realize the impact of your work until you sit down and think. You sit down and you run through all of the different scenarios in your head and you're like, oh my gosh, oh yeah, I did do that. Oh yeah, I was involved with that before. Yeah, I did talk. Even last night, I was like, I had four different conversations this week where I just poured into others. Like, you want to talk about being in my zone of genius? Like, that's my zone of genius. Bring your thing to me, and I'm going to help you in any way that I can. And I had four back to back conversations with people within different spaces, like a gallery, a student, another student who wants to go into the art world, another student who wants to go into marketing. Who else did I talk to? A gallery. There's one more person that's not coming to mind. And I just like gave. I was like, oh yes, 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 yes. An amazing friend. I was with her yesterday. Um, and I was just like, you need to apply for this. You need to do this. You need to da-da-da. You need to da-da-da. And I just poured and I poured and I poured and I poured. And I don't think about it because it comes so naturally to me. But that's impactful in its own way. Anything that you've given, any way that you've been gracious with your gift, any way that you've shown up and you've served others, but even like with yourself as well, being honest with yourself. Like, I'm actually really skilled and talented in this area. Let me give myself permission to show up in this way and in this space. I think it's huge, and it is to be celebrated. And so I'm sitting with the fact that my job, for example, like they're learning about me in a way that I didn't want, because I come and I do my job in a very linear way. Because these corporate spaces, it's like, this is your job, do this here. And so they're learning about my life outside of work. And I'm like, oh, little do you know. Little do you know, girl, it runs deep, you know? Because it doesn't feel like there's ever been space for me to be like, and I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that. Like, a lot of the people in those spaces, dare I say, I've noticed a pattern now. A lot of people in corporate spaces, oh gosh, do not come for me. Do not come for me. I'm not talking to you. Okay? If the shoe fits, wear it, but I'm not talking to you specifically. But I've noticed that a lot of people who end up working in corporate spaces or mission driven organizations, or who do the corporate route, are like, yeah, no, I wasn't sure if I could do this for myself. So I'm just like, I went with what is the safest thing to do. I did the safest thing. I wasn't sure that I could really do this, so I did the safe thing. And that's what it is in that space. It's like a lot of people went to art school. Like, it's so interesting because like the frontline staff, they're like very artistic. They're very artistic, but also like this is their part-time job. So they have a little gig over there. They're working shows, they're networking, they're out and about. The full-time staff upstairs in the museum, they're like, yeah, I went to school. I'm like a professional painter, but like, I'm here. I did this, but I work in this. And it's just like, then why are you not doing the thing that you were supposed to do? I know, I don't, you know. And so because it's such an environment of like, I don't know, people who are just like, this feels safer than pursuing my creative career. I never felt like I could truly, yes, I never felt like I could truly say, well, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing stuff, I'm doing residency this weekend. So whenever they would ask me, what are you up to, I'm like, no, just chilling at the house doing laundry. Meanwhile, I'm like going on a trip and I'm like doing this and I'm doing that. I have a grant thing, or I spent the weekend applying for grants, which I got. You know what I mean? It's like I never felt like I could truly be like, this is how I'm showing up in my artistry. And another thing too about being in a corporate space is like, you 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 don't want to give the impression that I'm here for a good time and not a long time. It's weird. So it's like, let's just not talk about it at all. Let's not mention your life outside of here. Make it sound like you are fully dedicated to here forever, you know? And so yeah, it's very interesting that news came out about Cringe Fest, about the grant that I got. And now like everybody's like, congratulations, congratulations, share your website, share your Instagram. And I'm like, no, I didn't want this. When one person found my LinkedIn, I was like, no, please, no, please, no. And then they all started rolling in every single time. So, yeah, it just feels like eyes are on me in a different way. Eyes are definitely going to be on my website, definitely going to be on my Instagram and things. And now they're curious about like Lynn outside of work. I'm like, you don't even know what you don't know. You don't even know what you don't know, for real. Because Lynn Thibault and Lynn Aurélie are two different people. And the more I live, the better it gets. It's just like aging like fine wine. I'm telling you, I could literally have like two different. Do I have like a personality disorder? Lynn Thibault and Lynn Aurélie are two different people. They don't even like each other for real. I don't even think they're twins. I don't even think they're sisters. They're two completely different people. You have Lynn Thibault, who is a marketing professional. Yeah, she's like a marketing, she's a business gal first. Marketing professional. She works very, very hard. And she doesn't talk to nobody about her life. She lives a very strict life with very strict routines. She wakes up at this time, she goes to bed at this time, she does the thing. She overworks herself. She is like that typical character in the movies, like boss babe, out and about, doing the things, making the moves. She don't talk to nobody. She don't like nobody. She doesn't like anybody. Nobody is safe. Not even Lino Rayleigh. And you have Lino Rayleigh, and she's whimsical. She's whimsical. She likes to sit and stop and ponder. She's reading the Hunger Games series. She is drawing and she is painting and she's doing puzzles. And she has an art practice and she does residencies and she likes to stop and slow down and talk to the people, and but really just like an amazing artist within her right. She has her work in shows. She okay, I got really uncomfortable with talking about myself, so my brain just froze. But like you see what I mean? It's like very, very different. And so like at work, I don't share what I have going on outside of work. I don't feel like I can, you know? And so now they're learning about Lino Reddy and what she does, and my public art project that's coming up, and I'm doing residencies and I'm doing da da da. And I'm like, y'all don't even know the half of it. Y'all don't even know the half of it. Going back to the point on impact. Like I'm showing up in my work in a very linear way, but also through my creative studio, there's a lot of overlap. There's a lot of overlap. And I was thinking, I was like, it's crazy. Like some of the artists that we brought into the museum for programming and things, I've given them grants. I've given them grants as part of another organization. My job don't know that. They're like, oh, by the way, do you know so and so? I'm like, that sounds familiar. Can I see? Can you send me their website? Can you send me their website? Can you send me their Instagram? That name does sound familiar. That's crazy. I wonder where I've heard it before. I wonder. And then part of another organization, we gave them grant money to carry out their projects, to do amazing things, And So that brought me to the point of like thinking about my impact, thinking about like not to say in a way of like the lives that I've touched, but truly like the ways that I've been able to, if not to make it sound pour into others and uplift others, but to walk in my gift. Just walk in my gift, which is empowering others, uplifting others, sharing resources. And it's so crazy because like one of the prayers that I prayed for a very long time is like, God, give me money so I can give it to other people. It's strange. I know it's a strange prayer. I'm like, give me money so I can give. I just want to give people stuff. I want to give as much as I can. I want to give as many resources as I can, which is why like it just flows out of me. It truly is my zone of genius because I just like I have to hold myself back. And it's not even like to give advice or something. It's just like I can't help but pour. Like you're telling me about your idea and I know somebody who can help you. Why would I keep that to myself? That's weird. That's weirdo behavior. And there are people who have that scarcity mindset of like, oh, I can only be the only person in that room. I can only be the only person. I can only be the black woman in this room. How come there's two of us in here right now? Hello? I'm not gonna talk to you right now. I'm not gonna talk to you. But like, for me, I have the mindset like the more I give, the more I get to give. You know what I mean? And so even if I'm not able to, I'm not in a season where I can write a check and be like, girl, here, take that money and go start that business. You know what I can do? I can be part of an organization that's giving people money. Hello? I can share a website or two with you that will get you a grant. That's how I've gotten my opportunities. It's by somebody sharing them with me. So it's almost like I feel like not like indebted, but it's just like I feel like there's like a burden on me to pass that kindness and that generosity forward. I've gotten opportunities because somebody spoke up for me, and like every opportunity I've gotten is because somebody spoke up for me in the room. It's because somebody saw me and said, "Oh, keep your eye on that girl. Keep your eye on her over there. She's doing something. I don't know what's going on, but keep your eye on her." A friend shared a grant application with me. I applied for it and I got it. I applied for another grant. I didn't even know that somebody. Oh my goodness! Somebody in the room knew me. I've shared this on here. One of the grants that I applied for. Um, One of the people that vouched for me was someone who was previously an assistant, like a front desk person at a studio that I rented. And I was always telling her about, what I'm doing. I'm up and down. She's like, girl, you're doing amazing things. And now years later, she vouched for me to help me get a grant. Imagine if I was rude to that lady. Imagine if I was giving her an attitude when the rent was due and I'm just like, I would hang out over there at the desk and key with her. And she remembered that. And 2 years later, she was like, I've had a personal experience with this person. People that have spoken from up for me in rooms. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm like, how can I pass that forward? How can I share as many resources as possible? And I was just saying that I had 4 conversations this week where I was just like, apply for this. Here's a website. Apply for that. Yesterday, I was sitting there. Shout out Precious. She's an amazing creative, a poet, a writer, and she's a museum teacher at the museum. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to apply for this residency because if 2 black women pull up to this residency this fall, we're just gonna be cutting up. We're just gonna be cutting up. Please apply for this residency so we can go together. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's such a joy and an honor and a pleasure to uplift others in any way that I can. So that's what I was thinking about. Think about my impact. How have I done it in a small way? It won't look big. Like, it won't look grandiose. It won't look like, sometimes it feels like for it to be impactful, it has to be like, I did something that went viral. Like your art is picked up, or you got, oh girl, you got a big article with somebody, or you wrote a little article for a little website and your article went viral. Or it's like virality. It's like, it's usually attached to virality, public praise. Yeah, virality, public praise, and acknowledgement. But sometimes all you need is a one-on-one. And I think I value that more than like, so many people saw this but it didn't land with anybody, versus like I gave somebody a resource from my hand to your hand. You apply for it, you got the money that you need to fund the thing. That, like, that is clear what's the word? Whatever that the thing is. That's it's a clear feedback versus I had a viral moment, wonderful, you know. And so that's what I'm sitting with that. I'm sitting with that so much, and I'm realizing like, actually, yeah, I don't know that I want to be. So I went into now the art world, and I went into my art career and where I see my career going forward from now, and I'm like, yeah, I for a long time I struggled with fame and virality, even as an artist, and I'm like, I don't know that I ever desired it, you know? Like I'm seeing people that are doing like they have a show here, or they have a solo show, or they have social media up and down, and I'm like, that's really good for you. I'm so happy for you. Like there's not a part of me that's like, now if I see people get residencies, I'm like, girl, you got to do a residency in France, on the south side of France. Like for me, I like that. I'm like, I love that. But like when I see people having their moment, I'm just like, that's dope. Like I'm happy for you, because I don't know that I want that. I feel like I have to desire it. I feel like, and everybody's Instagram feed is different, but my Instagram feed right now is all artists, and it's like they're announcing every other day, I did this, and I'm about to be one of them too, which is strange. But I don't desire it. I don't care to be the person that's like, um, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm everywhere. Da, 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 look out for me. I'm doing. And I don't know that it feels like I am, but I'm not. Like I'm not. You know what I mean? When you think about like people that are like popping in the city of Boston, people that are popping in the city of Worcester, my name doesn't come up, and I love that. But like I have my impact in a different way. I don't need to be like on everybody's radar. Linda's here. Linda is at this event. Linda's. I don't need to be that. And I think I'm accepting and I'm coming to peace with it literally in this moment, because I felt like I had to be. I felt like, oh my gosh, your name has to be everywhere. You have to be everywhere doing all the things, and that's how people see you. That's how people recognize you. But no, I'm in the rooms behind the scenes. There's two different things. You can be the talent but not have access to the room, or you can be in the room and not be as publicly visible. Which one do you want? And I want to be in the room. I want to be in the room. So no, you're not going to see me at every exhibition. You're not going to see me at everything. But what am I doing? I'm sharing resources with people behind the scenes. I'm helping them get money. I'm helping with strategy. I don't even need you to put my name on it. Oh my gosh, we had a successful event thanks to it. But in that strategy session, we're digging in. We're digging into the root of the thing to make sure it's successful. I want to be a behind the scenes person. I want to be like an undercurrent, like an unknown undercurrent in the art world. Do you know the bajillionaires in this world who are like angel investors, who invest in everybody's thing, who are like, you never heard of, are they on the talk show? Are they on a TV show? Do they even have an Instagram? If they do have an Instagram, they have like 50 followers. Hello? But they're just giving. They're sharing resources. They're empowering people. And I think I want to be that person. Like I've finally come to peace with it, and I want to be that person. I sat in conversation with 4 people this week. 1, 2, the gallery, 4. And I was just like sharing. I'm like, as you're talking, so many things are coming to mind. So here are all the links. Here, apply for the things I need to apply for. Get the things. Like, I don't need them to give me credit. I don't need them to say, let's shout out to Lynn. But I know that I did my part and I gave. And I've seen this firsthand. Like I've been in rooms where when that person walk in, people are whispering, that's so and so. She's fun. She funded this. She funded that. She funded everybody in this room right now. Like she supported everybody here. That's crazy. And she showed up to the event. She's doing this. She's doing that. She's working with the city. She's working with she over there. She funding everybody. Like I feel like obviously every city, everywhere, every community has these pillar people. They're not flashy. They come through. They do their thing. They hang out with the kiki with the people. They're a good time. But you don't know what they have their hands in. You don't know who they're in conversations with behind the scenes. And I think that's me. And I love that. I love that for me. So yeah, I was just thinking about this. And I was thinking about my job. And it truly was funny because they were like, do you know so-and-so? And I said, do I know them? No. Nope. That's not familiar. Please share the website with me. You know, yeah, I'm aiming for impact more than public recognition. And that feels good to me. Because when I'm thinking about my transition, and I'm thinking about truly my leave and moving on to whatever's next for me, I'm like, but like, I need to do something that people see me. People saw that, hey, I was here. But no, I'd rather my impact be felt than seen. I'd rather my impact be felt than seen. Because the people who are being seen are the talent. If you are always being seen, you are the talent. If you have a voice, you get to be part of the decision making behind the scenes. It's not going to be as public facing. Behind the scenes, you don't get to be the face. The face, you don't get to be behind the scenes. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And so just already thinking about the work that I do, like, this is like changing my brain chemistry so much, you guys. And I hope that it gives you clarity too. And that's okay though. Like, I'm not, please don't take it as like I'm shaming or something. If you're like, girl, I don't care, I want to be the talent, you can have your own impact in your own way. It's amazing that you're able to gather so many people. People want to hear things that you have to say. People want to, whatever it is that you talk about, fashion, makeup, music, dance, whatever, like, people are drawn to you. Make something out of it. But for me, that's not my priority. My priority is one-on-one connections. I'm a people person, down to the bone, to the bone, to the bone. So for me, it just feels different. It just looks different, you know? And so that's just what I'm realizing. Like, there's like, there's like, what you feel naturally drawn to do, what you know you want to do, how you know you want to be, how you know you want to live, and how you feel like you should. Maybe you don't even know how you know you want to live, because I don't think I know. But I think the more I sit with this thing over here, do I really want it, or do I desire it because that's what I'm told that I should do? Because I'm told that as an artist, I'm supposed to be creating content. So for example, short form content is faster. You get feedback faster. You get views faster. The algorithm works differently both on TikTok and on YouTube. But I don't want fast reality. I want somebody to come and say, like, I left with something. I don't want to just make people laugh and kiki. And I can make people laugh kiki. I've had a couple of moments where I'm just like acting a plum fool on the internet. That brings out a different side of me. But it's not the side of me that I know that I am, which is I am a giver, I am a strategist, I am a, you know. But this brings out that side of me, because you sit with me long enough. I hope that you're like, let me get on my Zoom, because those are the types of people that inspire me. When you need a word, they come and they give you exactly what you need, girl. I want that. I don't want likes, comment, like, comment, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm sitting with. I'm thinking about my impact. I'm thinking about how I want my impact to look. I'm thinking about how I want my career to look. And this feels like a really good place to land. This feels like a really good place. This reaffirms me about the work that I do, because for a long time I was like, I'm not doing enough. I haven't done enough, until everybody in Worcester knows my name, until everybody in Boston knows my name, until every museum in New York like is trying to get on my radar. And it will happen. It will not happen the way that I thought it was going to happen. No, the Brooklyn Museum is not like, we want you to come talk at our event. They're like, girl, we need to come in here and help us with audience development. Period. Bajillion-dollar contract. We need you to come over here and help us with our strategy and our long-term planning and our goal setting for the next 5 years, our strategic. The people who came to the museum to lead the strategy session, I was like, I can do this. What are they doing? I can do this. Let me not talk too much, Joe. Let me not talk too much before I expose myself. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about, what do I want my impact to be? What do I want to give? I think when you sit with that long enough, it's freeing. Free yourself from expectations that are not your own, from things that you didn't even want. You're free to do whatever you want. And this is what I want to do. I want to work behind the scenes. I want to talk to the people. I want to help people. Yeah, share opportunities. I want to get people grants. I want to give scholarships. I want to help people get in school. I want to help people review their resume so they can get their dream job. Like, I want to have behind the scenes impact. I am the current. I'm not the flashing lights. I'm the electricity flowing underground. Hello, somebody? I'm the electricity. Not even, I'm the water waves creating the electricity and the current. That's what I want to do, and that gives me permission to live my life on my own terms. That gives me permission to, oh my gosh, release the pressure of whatever I thought I was supposed to do. Release the pressure of showing up everywhere and being everywhere at all times. That allows me to be very selective of how I show up, what I give my energy to. It changes everything for me. Changes everything for me. So yeah, that's what I'm sitting with, and we will continue to talk about this, obviously. But that's what's on my mind today, and yeah, I hope that, I don't know, did this clarify anything for you in any way? And that's okay. Do you want to be talent? Be talent. Do you. Do your thing. Just don't let people play in your face, and build your own stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Support your creativity and take it to where you need to take it. But if you don't care to be in a public facing role, how can you have your own impact in your own way behind the scenes? And do that and lean into it and be obnoxious about it. Okay? If you're new around here, hi, my name is Lynn. And this is me carrying out my commitment to live my life on my own terms. And I'm documenting it on here every single day. So if you want to keep talking about growth and becoming, and courage that it takes to become, the courage that it takes to walk in your truth, the courage that it takes to live your life on your own terms, you're going to find me right here. All right? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Mwah. Peace.